Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kit Above with Chris. That's enough of that. Happy Halloween to everyone and welcome to the channel. Now, I'm going all out devil today. I've got my Manchester United shirt on, the Red Devils. I've got my Manchester United brush. I've got my black and white calf. I've got my Fougere Gothique soap and I've got my Fougere Gothique Eau de Parfum. And I'm going to absolutely smash this shave out of the park. Hopefully. I do struggle with this base, but here we go. Fougere Gothique from Barrister and Man. Hell is empty, and the devils are here. This tub is absolutely beautiful. I know it's plastic, but it's plastic, unfortunately. It's very high quality plastic. Fougere Gothique, there is your ingredients list. This was a Halloween special that was never meant to be made again according to Will. However, he was contacted by Magard Razors, and as a result, this year he reissued Fougere Gothique in the reserve base and Fougere Angelique in the reserve base. Unfortunately, not in the Excelsior base, which is super, so bit of a downer with that. Now, as you can see, my arm, I've got the arm out of the sling at the moment. I'm just trying to let my arm just breathe a little bit and then let it sort of, I don't know, just loosen up a little bit. My wrist, as you can see, just from there, that's as far as I can bend it at the moment. So obviously, from that to that without any real pain. Oh, just took the lid off that. I love the scent of this. It is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. A smoky, dark, rich, earthy fougere with, it's like, it's almost got a gourmand thing going on there. It's just absolutely perfect. It is easily my favourite scent in the shaving world. I haven't come across anything remotely like it. The scent strength is incredible. It sits around about a 7 or an 8 in scent strength. So I'm going to hold it in my dodgy hand, and here is the brush, the Red Devils brush. I know it's not in my rotation right now. This was made by Leo Friel from LLC Woodworks in the USA. Beautiful, and it was re-notched by Reyes Restores. This used to have a 24mm game changer, but it was set far too low. Reyes fixed it, popped in a 26mm Magard, I think it's 26mm, I'm sure it is, 26mm Magard synthetic badger, and very, very nice knot. So I'm going to load this brush relatively heavy today. I'll try and do a bit of Halloweeny stuff with the intro and things, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. You know what I'm like, I'm a lazy bastard and I'm doing that many videos at the moment and I'm exhausted. I'm sort of mentally perked myself up for the shave just to get it done, because there's very few occasions where Fougere Gothique has to be used, and it has to be used today. The wife will come in, she'll hate it because my wife hates this scent, absolutely hates it. She thinks it smells of stinky mushrooms. I love it even more because having won a competition describing this stuff and explaining it, I won a bottle of fine L'Orange Noir from a gentleman over here in Australia who ran a little competition on the Australian Wet Shaving Enablement page on YouTube, on Facebook, and it was to describe, right, that's way more than I should require from this soap. I'm going to wet my face. It's a warm water shave. I'm just going to empty the sink. That's been sat in there and the water has gone cold. Just try and get every last little bit of soap out of it. I've had my razor soaking as well, which sounds a bit silly. Right, let's just rinse this tub out now while this is happening, and then it's done. Now, one thing I like about the reserve base, it does have good performance. I can't lather it very well. Doesn't seem to matter how hard I try, I can't get a great lather from it. Every now and then I get a good one. Will today be a good one? We shall see. Right, let's start painting this on. Well, that's a great start. Lather everywhere. I know there'll be Halloween videos coming out, Halloween shaving videos coming out left, right and centre today, so this will be one of hundreds. But for me, it'll be one of the best smelling Halloween shaves on earth. I'm sure a lot of people will be pulling out Fougere Gothique today. This lather's going to be brilliant, I can already tell. The scent is phenomenal. I've got about 22 hours, 26 hours growth, sorry. Now this is what I mean with Fougere, with the reserve base. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Today I've got it. I overloaded the brush and I think that's what it needs. Now most people describe the reserve base as a low structure lather. That ain't low structure, it just needs a heavy load in my opinion and a lot of water. I mean that's pretty damn good. I'm not going to tidy it up too well, let me just tidy that a little bit up. The brush is chock-a-block. The razor's already warmed up. It is the carved Christopher Bradley razor in aluminium, anodised aluminium, black and red, 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 apart from the bottle of eau de parfum. And Manchester United Chelsea last night. I've got the B plate on here and this never ending Gillette Super Stainless, the spoiler. And that's buttery smooth. Superb. I've got Harry Potter playing in the background, which isn't very Halloweeny, but wizards and witches. But the scent on this is just off the charts, brilliant. Yeah, it's not a... When I first used Reserve, I was really impressed with the properties of it, the residual slickness of it. And it's still very slick, it's very residually slick, it gives you good protection. But it's still not a patch on the best of the best. Mitchell's Roll Fat blows this away. The Excelsior base blows this base away. And now that I know I can get Fougere Gothique from Magard, I'm not too worried now about overloading the brush. I mean that's quality lather. Now I'll be honest with you, if I had the money and this run out again, I would definitely go to Will and ask him to make it for the channel, because this is my favourite scent of all time and I would gladly have my name to it, or my channel to it. I've got the B plate in here today. And it's super smooth. Definitely a great daily shaver. don't know whether you've seen Calv's latest post on Instagram or on Facebook, where they're asking everyone for the thoughts on a new colour for the anodised aluminium. As I already have a black and red one, the colour scheme I would love to see and wanted to see before the black and red was created was like a vibrant sort of lime green, or a vibrant green. I keep thinking that's a weeper. It's just a red mark on my neck. Now, one thing I will give Reserve Base is it does, slowly as the shade goes on, the residual slickness builds, which is nice. I think you'll find it hard pressed at the moment, having watched several people use Reserve to find better ladders or more voluminous ladders than this on YouTube. If you're looking to try and build a voluminous ladder, it's all about overloading the brush, I find, and making sure you hydrate. I leave the knot reasonably wet when I use the Reserve Base. I don't actually follow the instructions from West Coast Shading when Will actually gives his take on how to lather it the best, and when other people have done it, I just sort of do what works, and I find if you overload it and feed it plenty of water, you definitely get rewarded. I love this aluminium razor. I don't know if you noticed. Sensational. I think I've got my first weeper around about here somewhere, I'm not sure. I might not have, I think I have. It's definitely getting slicker. That's really a lovely layer of protection here now. I could shape my whole face now without actually adding any lather. That's both passes, 3 passes done. Look at the amount of soap just building, oozing out of the flow through on this knot. I know Craig over at Face Fat, that owns Face Fat, makes his own soaps. Face Fat, that's what it's called. Got a set of this as well, and I think he loves the scent on it. It's so unique, it's so well blended, amazingly blended. Right, let's see. That's simply sensational. Actually no, it's sensational. I'm going to have a Halloween shave doing style and in class. I know my buddy Kieran over in the States, Chelsea supporter, would have been spitting chips this morning when he seen the result. He probably watched it actually, given the time difference for America and the UK. Great result for United to win 2-1, and I watched the highlights, and Chelsea had most of the play, to be honest, but United defended very, very well. I thought the goal that Chelsea got was just one of those strikes that just goes in, but the free kick to win it from Marcus Rashford was one of the best free kicks I've seen for a very, very long time. It brought back so many memories of watching Ronaldo score his first few for United free kicks, where he hits it sort of flat and it moves up and down left, and so much movement in the ball that the keeper had absolutely no chance. So what a way for me to start Halloween. None other than the Red Devils tearing apart Chelsea. Brilliant. Right, let's just dry off my soap tub. Brilliant. I'm just going to let that dry in a little bit. I might use some post-shave, but I don't think I will. I think there's enough. The soap does have a very nice post-shave. That scent strength. I mean, if you're planning on wearing something else, a different cologne, do not use this soap because it lingers just from the soap for a good 2 hours. So the soap for today, Barrister and Man Fougere Gothique. Doesn't say it on there, it says it on the side. Right. There. Fougere Gothique, Barrister and Man. Absolutely tremendous scent, tremendous soap. Once you get a good lather from it, like I did there with what is one of my favourite sort of knots, and it's a cheap knot that you get from Magard. 2-band, 26mm 2-band, and absolutely sensational. That is the brush, Manchester United Leo Frio brush, the Red Devils. Little red devil in the middle there to match my whole devil shave, and that is the knot there. I've got a little bit of shakes, but that's the knot. It is a beautiful knot. Oh, it's the best smelling knot in the den right now, I can tell you that for nothing. The Carve Christopher Bradley razor just never lets me down. This one, this aluminium one, is by far and away better than stainless and the brass because I control all the pressure with it. Now, most people prefer a heavier razor. I prefer a lighter razor, and it's why I'm always saying titanium for the Carve razor is going to really up the game, and I hope they do bring it to the table eventually. But so far, this is pretty much my favourite razor that's ever been created, this aluminium one. If you're looking to get older one, end of November I believe is going to be a drop. I don't know how many razors are going to be in it. It's quite a lengthy process for them to get it anodised because it's not done in-house. It is done by someone that Chris has chosen over there that he trusts. He went through several different vendors and came across one that he trusted to make a good anodising on the aluminium. But obviously it's quite a lengthy process, takes a while to get them done, and it's out of his hands once he hands over his blank aluminium razors. Post shave, it's lovely. It's like it leaves your skin feeling like Wickham balm, where you've got that sort of satin, smooth but moisturised, doesn't feel tight. I don't feel any irritation anywhere, just beautiful. And here is Fougere Gothique Eau de Parfum. Beautiful little bottle. It comes beautifully presented as well, and in its box. That's the lid there. The wife's going to kill me when she gets home and smells me like this. God, I'm drowning dropping this. I've got a bit of moisture on my hands there. These are quite expensive. I think they're about $90 or something American. I can't remember. But that is the bottle. I just go with 3 squirts normally. 1, 2 and 1 on my wrist, but I might just pop 2 on my neck tonight. Let's go 3. Wow. Honestly, I can't. Oh. That eau de parfum is absolutely sensational. I love it. I've used this before for work. I haven't done a review on this yet. I haven't quite got to fragrances yet. I don't think I'm quite good enough to describe a fragrance. But this is really sort of sweet and zingy to begin with. And then you get a really rich, earthy tone comes through the middle, and then it's got a cologne. It's absolutely sensational. I love it. It's a beautiful scented eau de parfum, and soap matches the soap perfectly. And I can tell you right now, this scent lasts so long, it'll knock your socks off. I put this on for work one day and I could smell it super strong after a 10-hour shift, 2 hours commute to and from, so 12 hours, and I could still smell it 8 hours once I woke up after my sleep as well. So like nearly 24 hours from one set of sprays. It's incredible. I love it. The wife hates it. Most people hate it. I love it. Sometimes you just got to use what you like, don't you? And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the shave. I hope everyone has a great Halloween. I hope your kids all get spoiled rotten when they get to the doors for trick-or-treating. And stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.